Hi guys, my name is Jordy Gian and I am a filmmaker and I make videos on YouTube, and I also edit videos for memes for my Twitch channel. And there's a lot of videos that I've been looking into about what software to use for editing videos, and you looking up other videos with bigger YouTubers that have bigger audiences. They recommend some softwares that might be expensive for newer content creators, and I want to recommend some of the softwares that I found that are free and some softwares that are paid, but they give the best out of any other program that will ever give you. So don't be fooled by a bigger YouTuber saying, oh, you must use this software, I pay $25 a month for it. Not everyone has the same budget as a bigger YouTuber with a bigger audience because they might have a more income. Some of us want to try to become a vlogger or try to become a content creator, editing video games, memes and stuff like that, but they might not have the money for it. So that's why I'm making this video. I know I'm a smaller YouTuber on the platform, but I'd rather have a video out there explaining why you should use these softwares that are for free. And if you're gonna pay for something, I'm gonna recommend you some of the softwares that I paid for that are completely, once paid, you won't have to ever paid for something else that can help you, because that one payment will definitely help you in the long run. So one of the software I used when I started first video editing, and this was in high school, I figured I didn't have the best computer at that time, and I know some software runs it's much more heavy resource and it requires a stronger laptop. So I'm going to recommend two free alternative software, and the one that I used the most was HitFilm Express. You can still get it for free. It's been free for almost 4 years now. When I first used it for video editing, it's easier to use. If you have used Adobe Premiere before, it's almost exactly the same concept with it. The only problem I had with HitFilm for Express, or HitFilm Express now, is that it lags a lot. So you're gonna expect a lot of lags, and sometimes when it encodes stuff, it makes your computer a little bit, it won't render as quickly as you thought it would. So that's my only downfall with the program, but other than that, I've had no issues with that. It renders any video from video editing, from me capturing from my gameplays, and also me converting videos from my Sony Alpha cameras, which I'm recording right now with. Now the second software video editing I will recommend is DaVinci Resolve 16. It's a free program just like HitFilm Express. However, I feel like it offers much more than HitFilm Express with different types of editing. And if you want to go into it, please feel free to look up at it. I will leave the link in the description. It's much more, it runs much more smoother, but it is much more complicated. If you don't have any experience with neither HitFilm Express or editing at all, I would definitely recommend looking up a tutorial video on how to use the programs. But HitFilm Express for me was much more simple than DaVinci Resolve. But however, DaVinci Resolve 16 offers more than just video editing. And I would list the things in the link in the description. So if you want to look more about the details, please feel free to look at the link in the description. I'm just telling you what programs I used when I was video editing. Doing a much more professional video editing, and you're thinking of buying for premium. If you want to buy a really good solid video editing, most professional YouTubers or bigger YouTubers will use Adobe Premiere. Except the only problem is about Adobe Premiere is that you're gonna have to pay every month, or you're gonna have to buy a yearly subscription. And when you buy that every month, it adds up. It gets really expensive. And for newer content creators like me and you, we might not have started off with a lot of money, or we might not even have enough money to purchase these quality software. But if you do have the money, and if you're thinking of going for a long-term route with creating different type of content, and I hope you do, and I hope you pursue this, well, I would definitely recommend getting Sony Vegas 17. Sony Vegas 17, I've been using it ever since now. I got it for sale for almost $200. It's on, for me it was on sale for $200, but right now I'm thinking it's around $300 for just the program itself. It's a one-time payment only, and it gives you updates whenever there is for the program. And what the thing is that the license will never expire. Essentially, you can use it on any other computer if you do change it, and you know, just like that, you just connect it with your serial number and the product is yours forever. You have the license for it forever. If you're going to buy a long-term program, think about Vegas 17, give it a go. It's something that other YouTubers uses, and it's easy to use as well. It's an intermediate program, but it's really easy to use. You can still use LUTs, which is pretty much color presets being sold by famous artists like Sam Coder, for example. I bought his LUT, and I can show you a clip of a video I made with the color program he did. He sold it, and I still applied the new LUTs to Sony Vegas 17, and now my video is colored. So you can still use pretty much virtually everything what Adobe Premiere offers, so don't be worried about paying for Vegas 17. So one of the things that many YouTubers, big YouTubers might offer you, like, oh, you should use Epidemic Sound. And I'm not bashing the company or whatsoever, but the problem is that when you use Epidemic Sound, you're gonna start paying for a monthly rate again. So let's be realistic here, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. So if you don't make videos daily and you're paying for a premium, then those days adds up to what you're paying for. So if you just make a video every month and you're just paying 25 bucks every month, then you're wasting money essentially. So the first alternative free audio I will highly recommend for people is looking up the YouTube channel called Audio Library Music for Content Creators. My music, or audio should say, from Audio Library Music for Content Creators. It's on YouTube, it's a YouTube channel. It tells you how to use their audio, and you can get their licenses underneath the link in the description. It's totally free, you won't get copyrighted. And if you do get copyrighted, you can always you can always try to resolve it by following the descriptions below each of the music. So that's always a good way to start off first, because it's free, so you're not paying for premiums. So the next YouTube channel that offers free copyright, royalty free music would be a YouTube channel called YouTubers Music. And YouTuber Music is pretty good. It's more of a hype library, pretty much anything with electronic or pop. It has those specific genres. Really good for you to use. I used to use a lot of the audio off from this channel, and it made pretty good content. So I recommend using this channel. So give it a go and look it up. So let's say you have a bigger community now, and you want to get much more premium, a one-time payment only subscription for free copyright, for royalty-free copyright music. So I'm actually using this website, audio.com, right now to get most of my music for my backgrounds for all my videos that I make. As you guys know, I am a Twitch streamer as well, so I use some of the music when I go live, and most importantly, I use some when I edit videos. And that could be from Instagram videos, that could be from my YouTube videos. And the only reason why I'm using audio is because they have a membership, which is a lifetime membership. And if you don't know what lifetime means, that means you get a lifetime, you know, you die essentially, and the membership is still up. So in short term, how long is a lifetime membership? Lifetime membership is 110 years. Yeah, that's right. You won't live that long, but at least you could offer your account to one of your nephews or granddaughters or whatever, you know. You could give them your account pretty much before you die. But it's a lifetime membership. It's only $199, which is not bad. You're paying $200 for many songs, and you have licenses, and you have all sorts of licenses. Licenses is probably the most important thing you want to consider in the near future. So let's say you are making a commercial or some type of advertisement for a company, and you need a license. Licenses for music are hella expensive. So having audio, it offers you all sorts of different types of licenses. You could have one for personal projects, you could have one for weddings, and you could even get a license for professional ads. And this means you could use music without worrying about getting copyright for that. So that's good about using audio. This is the only premium I would highly recommend anyone to get, because you're paying for only one time, like I said, one time only for $200, but you have more than 10,000 musics to select, and they have genres too, so you could go specific on what do you want to use for your videos. So if you're gonna pay for other premiums like I mentioned earlier, just know that just because a bigger YouTuber uses it, that doesn't mean you have to use that. You always want to look for the best options for you, and I'm looking out for you because I am a smaller YouTuber myself, and I don't want people to buy premiums without knowing how to use it or without knowing if they should continue and pursue this type of career. You become a content creator is always about consistency and how will you make unique videos for to bring people to you. And I might not be someone who uploads daily, and then again, you know, this is something that I love to do, more of a side project. I am not someone who always upload YouTube videos on this channel, and I'm pretty much editing on my other channel half the time. But if you're gonna buy for premiums, just know that it gets expensive, and you shouldn't be using premiums if you don't do content videos every day. And if you don't have a bigger community, maybe you should postpone to buying premiums. But that's the only thing I would recommend for you newer content creators, and I really wish you guys the best luck on your channel. Again, if these were useful for you and if you already knew about these, then good for you. Now you know, like, okay, there's other people using the same softwares, or people who've used it before. But if you haven't heard about these softwares and you're interested to know more, link in the description, read about each link, and they give you a much more clearer idea of how to use them as well. I'll try to make more videos about these. If you want to know how to become, if you want to know how to use more softwares, or if you simply want to know more information about softwares, you know, which is the best to use out there in the market, or which one should I not use because of this and that, I'll definitely make more videos. I'm not begging for anyone for like or subscribe, but if you find this information really helpful for you in some way somehow, then feel free, then like and subscribe. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe, wash your hands, stay home, don't go out too much because, you know, COVID-19. I will be making more videos about what I bought on Japan, because I am technically in Japan. And if you guys don't know, this is Snorlax. I'll make another video about my so far collection in Japan, and we'll get to that later. Well, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.